Deep squat leads to the straddle split. Before we go and do the deep squat that will lead us to the straddle split, let's do this easy warm-up exercise. It warms up quads and buttocks, hamstrings and buttocks, lower back and shoulders. I will show it from the side. So again, quads and buttocks, hamstrings and buttocks, and lower back, shoulders, quads and buttocks, hamstrings and buttocks, lower back, tense up the buttocks and the lower abdomen. That helps to press the weight straight overhead. So, with this little warm-up, we can do deep squats. Legs, feet about shoulder width apart. A little bit less, a little bit more, doesn't matter, whatever is convenient. We'll use the wall to keep the deep squat correct. And here, and squat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Another set here. The better to prepare for wider squats. Pay attention to the position of the spine, the back. Lower back is not arched like this. We don't let it go like this. We keep it with the normal curve in the lower back. Raz. Okay, let's go into wider squats. change position so you get a better view. And rest a minute or less. Now a wider squat and closer to the side split. How wide the squat? As wide as the so-called 5-step horse riding stance. So this is 1, 2, 3 step, 4 step, and 5 step. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Little break, another set. I will show it from the side. We take only as much weight as is necessary to warm up as well, to allow us to bring the hips as low as possible comfortably. You find out this weight by trial and error. Too much, you become too tense, you can't go deep enough. Too little, it doesn't pull you down, and it's harder to tense because you have no weight, not enough weight in your hands to load your hips. Second set. This time it's most convenient to lower yourself between the legs. 5, 4, 5. Yeah, that was 5. 5 steps. And see, 1, 2. That I'm not just going down, I'm going also back. 3, 4. As I go down, I load my heels. I shift my weight beyond my heels. As I go up, I shift my weight towards my toes. I think that was like 5, 6, 7, 8, and as you shift your weight beyond your heels, you feel stretch and tension in the hamstrings. As you shift your weight towards your toes and raise up, you feel the tension in your inner thighs. 9, 10. Okay, we're done with weights for now. And now we try a very wide squat. This time without weights. It can be done with weights, but first you should learn it without weights. I think I'm a bit... Again, the best position for putting your hips below your knees. Six, yes, and then 7. So in this position, first we tense inner thighs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. As if we wanted to pull the legs together. Now we relax. And again. As we relax, we push the hips back. I'll show it from the side soon. See? Back and down. And we lean forward. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We can spread legs a little wider. And now we can sit down. See? We're sitting down. The hips are behind the line of feet, but don't worry. To make it easier, you can put your hands on your knees or below. That will make it easier for you to maintain yourself in a position so low above the ground, or to get up. Okay, up. Okay. I'm tensing to go up, relaxing to go down. And up. The side view. 1, 2, 3, 4. Best time to go down. Relax, let the hips hang on your hamstrings. Go as low below the knees as possible. Almost 4, 5, 6, and 7. Observe. The knee is bent, the hips are bent, just like they are in the squat. The angles are not exactly the same. The angle is more open here and here. But it's basically a very wide, deep squat. Okay, so now we tense 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, and we relax and let the hips go back, see? And the trunk can lean forward. They are already on the ground. For some of you, or most of you, they won't be. It will take several repetitions to get it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now they are on the ground again, but much closer. As I'm warming up, I don't need to put my hips so far back. And 1 more. And once again. Okay. Now you see, my hips are still behind the line of the feet. You could say this is not a good split. Okay. You want a good split? It's a good split. Very easy. From there to here, all you have to do is to position your hips forward. Once you have the mobility acquired through those deep, wide squats, to put your hips on the ground or put your buttocks on the ground. Straightening your split is nothing. Oh. Or like this, whatever. Now, I will show you a way of speeding up your progress, as if that wouldn't be delivering results fast enough, which is usually 2 months for not very athletic people, a couple of weeks for very athletic people. Here is a way of putting your hips on the ground sooner, especially if you don't trust the strength of your legs to spread them so wide. You're just afraid maybe you will strain your muscles. I will show it from the side. Again, our familiar 7-step horse riding stance, or 7 steps wide deep squat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4. We should have gone down by 4, but we can do it at 5 too. 6, 7, okay? And let's say you don't want to spread your legs from here. You tense, you relax, you tense, and you relax, and you're still afraid. Magic trick. Sit down. Way behind the line of feet. Now, using the help of your hands and tension of your legs, get up. Another magic trick, the other way. Sit down. With as little help from your hands as possible, tense your legs and raise up. When you do this, without the help of hands, you have plenty of strength not to use them anymore. And you can spread your legs wider in this position, supporting yourself on hands. Now go back and down. You're very close to a straight side split. And you can try to raise yourself up without the help of hands. And let's say it doesn't work. Use the hands, push yourself more forward, bring your hips more forward. And tense the legs, and off the ground you are. Now I'll show it again from the front. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay? And from here you're afraid to slide down or to tense so hard as to have your muscles relax and bring your hips really down. So what you do, magic trick, and sit down with the help of your hands, sit down behind. Here we are. And now we can raise with the help of hands. and eventually we can raise without that help. And we can bring the hips forward. We can turn the legs like this, or we can keep them like this in a more functional alignment. And this is it. But we keep on going. Now I will show you a trick for speeding up the progress using a very obvious combination of moves. Deep squat, wide deep squat, and an overhead press. Because this combination somehow pushes your hips down further than they reach in a deep squat. 1, 2, and 3. Now, clean the weights to the shoulder. 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay? We go as deep as we can. And 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6. See what happened? I stood in a 7-step wide deep squat, and without any additional tensions from the legs, by just pushing my arm overhead, I brought my hips down to the ground right away. I'll try to show it from the front. Don't pinch yourself. So this is for people who find the overhead press comfortable. You know, if you don't have serious shoulder problems, postural problems that prevent you from doing overhead presses. 1, 2, 3, 4. Clean, clean, down, 5, 6, 7. Try to go as low as possible, and now. 3, and 4, and 5, and 6. See what happens? I'm sitting already. I arrive at the same position as I did with this magic trick with hands. And in the process I also gain more strength by doing the overhead presses. More strength overall in hips too. And now from here I can either get up with the help of hands or without. I can bring my hips forward. If not in the first workout that you accomplish this position, then maybe in third or fourth or fifth, which still is very soon compared to other less mechanically sound methods and physiologically less sound methods of stretching. Okay, so you can now or later bring your hips forward more And now get up. You can try and spread the legs wider, using your hands to help you. And from here, toes forward, tense the thighs, and get up. I think this is the end of this lesson.